Why? Miss Rona gonna mash up enough country bottom line. But remember, some countries are rich enough to survive this pandemic and even come out on top. And that more I want to talk about. Because them come look my way. And them gonna want something. And we're gonna need something. And something has to go on. In the middle or near the end of whatever Miss Rona seems to be doing to us, we are going to need money. That money is going to have to come from somewhere. Now these rich countries, we all know them, are going to come and help us. However, what they want in return is going to be usually a state asset. What that? That's a factory or the government own, maybe the wharf, NWC, the energy sector, JPS. All of these will be traded in the all of these will be traded under the term of divestment. And listen, you divest enough of your state assets, your bus transits, your wharfs, your highways, and you become a colony. And when the idea of divestment, remember, selling off anything the government owns, we only have 20% of them, by the way, and that's so gone. That's so gone. When the idea is presented to us by our leaders, it's going to be under the guise of an emergency, a necessary thing that we have to do. Ever heartstring them can pull upon, forget if I agree. So I'm giving you some context. Let me give you guys some context. Way back in the 60s, America was the biggest of the biggest. They're the biggest of the biggest now, but back then it was just night and day. And that was because after World War II, they were the only country that could manufacture anything to sell. So if you are the only seller and the rest of the world is the buyer, you get rich fast. With government revenues drying up worldwide, not worldwide, but for the poorer countries first, the richer countries have a chance to buy up our assets. And who gets to sell state assets is envied by other politicians. Because whenever a state asset is sold, money have to run a lot of ways. And remember, a politician is only as valuable to his party as he is able to bring in money to the party. That's priority number one. So if you are the lucky politician who get to sell off a state asset or whatever else we have remaining in it, the 20%, your party going to love you. Your party going to love you. So when you hear National Water Commission, JPS, and Jamaica Urban Transit Corporation, JUTC, and the word divestment thrown around, just know say somebody getting paid and something getting sold. And Jamaica owns one less company. So how it got that way? Like I said earlier, selling off a state asset is every politician's dream. The kickback, big a joke, is every politician's dream. The well-to-dos get to purchase it at sweetheart deals under the guise of efficiency, because the government can't run nothing properly, which is not true. Because remember, a politician is rewarded for how much money they bring into the party. So rubbing shoulders with these well-to-dos and brokering deals is a part of the system. And that's how it gets that way. how to fix it. So the time is going to come when the countries are knocking on our door. Hello, we'd like to help you out. You can sell it to your people as emergency relief funds. But we're going to need Goat Island. But we're going to need Cockpit Country for mining. These are going to be the costs. And if we sell it to the wrong country, or do deals with the wrong country, we can kiss those goodbye. Sell it to a fairer, preferably Western European country, or Canada. Everybody love Canada. I can't drive it home enough. People, when I hear me, when them stand up and say, this is much needed investment, and doctors and teachers and policemen have to be paid. The deal has to be done, and it will be done. It's a matter of who do the deal with, because they're gonna ask for something. Mr. Runner have man trapped in my yard. Like and subscribe, yeah man. I want them to know. Man out here at work. Hear me I say. Copy and paste a piece of the video and just put it in the group chat.